Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn is distraught about his paternity secret. According to 2-week spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan is still unsure of what to do with his enormous secret during the 2 weeks of February-December 2nd, 2025. On B&B, one person is in danger while another's plot is getting closer to being discovered. View the most recent CBS Sudzer spoilers. 2-week spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan tears up. According to 2-week teasers for Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan is in excruciating pain over his paternity secret. He struggled to express to Steffi Forrester, his wife, that Luna Nozawa is his daughter. He simply couldn't bring himself to do it, though. Spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan. Poppy Nozawa, Luna's mother, is still begging him to keep the truth about Luna from Steffi. Finn will be unable to maintain the secret on Bold and the Beautiful indefinitely, though. It appears that he will finally inform Steffi, despite his fear of losing her. It would be far worse if she happened to find out on her own. She recently reassured Finn that their love is stronger than any obstacle. It is unlikely, though, that it will go past this. In fact, Finn and Steffi's marriage may dissolve because of Luna Nozawa. B&B 2 weeks, Electra Forrester faces peril and drama. As John Finn Finnegan frets over Luna Nozawa, danger resurfaces in Los Angeles. Electra Forrester is excited to celebrate Valentine's Day with Will Spencer this week. Additionally, she and Ivy Forrester debut their jewelry collection at Forrester Creations. She has a lot of things to look forward to this week, in fact. Her bliss is threatened by a dark cloud, though. Remy Price will be back on Bold and the Beautiful soon. Thus, he will once more put Will and Electra in jeopardy. Luna, meantime, wants to speak with Poppy Nozawa about something. Poppy terrified, #Bold and Beautiful. Ridge and Eric scowl 2-week spoilers, February 10th to 21st. 2-week spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester's plot is fragments. Additionally, Steffi Forrester might soon face double danger on B&B. In addition to the impending scandal that jeopardizes her marriage, her cunning plan against FC might backfire. She will soon be speaking with Daphne Rose on Bold and the Beautiful at the office. She has no idea that Brooke Logan has arrived and is listening in. She hears a portion of the conversation between Daphne and Steffi. She might therefore hear enough to believe that Steffi Forrester is undermining Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Carter also starts to see that Daphne is thinking about more than just business. Additionally, that could put Steffi's plan in jeopardy. Yes, she might be apprehended shortly. The B&B is burning. To find out if Finn tells his wife the truth or tries to ignore it and go on, keep watching the CBS soap opera. Tridge busted, Luna's delayed remorse, and Finn blast Poppy. Finally, here's the recap for Tuesday, February 11th, 2025 of The Bold and the Beautiful. John Finn Finnegan refuses to keep Penelope Poppy Nozawa's identity a secret in today's episode. Luna Nozawa and Bill Spencer discuss Finn. Steffi Forrester Finnegan also exposes her parents' infidelity. The afterglow of Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Finn remembers his conversation with Poppy as he stands shirtless in the bedroom. Finn is startled and brought back to reality by Steffi. According to Steffi, yesterday night was fantastic. The good doctor was tossing and turning all night, Steffi says. Steffi needs to get to Forrester Creations, but she wants to hear what it is. Tonight, they will speak. Finn is left shirtless as Steffi grabs her suitcase and leaves. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes have a kiss at Eric Forrester's estate. There are no patients for Taylor today. Taylor is aware that Ridge finds it difficult to avoid going to work. Ridge mentions getting a house of their own. That's a good concept, Taylor. Ridge expresses regret for Brooke Logan's actions from the previous evening. Taylor has faith in Ridge and their relationship. Her parents are making love passionately on the couch when Steffi walks in. Steffi is ecstatic about Taylor and Ridge. About the anniversary night, Taylor inquires. It was fantastic, Steffi recalls with a smile. The three discuss Shin's past. Steffi remembers how Finn saved her after Luna held her hostage. A reality check from Deacon Sharp. At Il Giardino, Poppy is going crazy. Poppy tries to phone Finn at work, but he hasn't arrived yet. There is no message left by Poppy. Poppy receives a coffee refill from Deacon Sharp. Deacon believes Poppy had a difficult night and believes it has to do with Luna. Deacon expresses regret. Regardless of everything she has done, Deacon is aware that Poppy loves Luna. Deacon mentions his close friends Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollister, Hollis W. Chambers. Poppy is sorry. Given both his and Sheila Carter Sharp's, Kimberlyn Brown, pasts, Deacon is unable to make a judgment. Deacon goes on to say that perhaps things might have gone differently if Luna had known her father. Poppy looks at the pictures on the wall of the cafe. Deacon begins narrating tales of his departed companions. Deacon mentions Tom's positive qualities and how, had Poppy not kept them apart for so long, Luna would have been aware of them. Deacon casts his gaze downward. He was your friend, Poppy tries to reassure Deacon, but Deacon responds that Tom was also Luna's father. Poppy leaves abruptly. Poppy Nozawa's vehement appeal. According to the Bold and the Beautiful recap, Finn is currently employed. Poppy asks Steffi whether she is aware of Luna yet as she storms through the door. Luna wasn't at the prison, according to Finn. Where's our daughter? Asks Finn. Poppy has no idea. Finn doesn't think she's real. Finn believes Poppy is conspiring with the guards to keep Luna away from him. Poppy is adamant that she has no idea where Luna is. Poppy isn't concerned by that, according to Finn. Poppy claims that she is unable to obtain a direct response from the institution. Poppy is more curious about Finn's motivation for visiting Luna. Poppy begs Finn to maintain their secret again and over. Poppy insists that she kept the information private in order to keep Finn safe. The doctor mentions how Poppy acts as his deity and makes choices for him. Finn claims that Poppy, who was his older aunt, ought to have realized it was wrong. According to Finn, his aunt should have shielded him. Finn is adamant that he will be honest with Steffi. While Poppy screams out in the background, Steffi sends Finn a romantic text. Read more, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is Finn really Luna's father? The paternity twist of Bill. The overwhelming guilt of Luna Nozawa. Luna looks at a magazine. Luna is pouting when Bill Spencer enters. Luna inquires about Bill's tense earlier phone conversation. Luna had 2 visitor attempts, and it came from the prison. Poppy and Finn were the guests. Although Luna anticipated her mother's presence, she was taken aback by Finn. Luna brings up the dispute between Lee Finnegan and Poppy when Bill inquires about Finn. Luna brings up the age gap as well. The co-parenting relationship between Liam Spencer, Steffi, and Finn is explained by Bill. Bill interrupts Luna as she begins to mention a visit with Finn. Luna tries to hide her sadness by claiming that Finn most likely only intended to watch her rot in prison for what she had done to Steffi. Luna's sorrow at injuring Steffi is unbearable. Bill helps Luna get through her emotions. Luna still longs for Finn to view her in a different light. Deacon and Poppy discuss the father-Luna relationship. According to Tuesday, February 11th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffi Forrester believed the threat was permanently eliminated, but Luna Nozawa desired John Finn Finnegan's forgiveness. Steffi could sense that Finn was still thinking about a lot of things at the Cliff home, so she proposed that since they both had to leave for work tonight, they talk about it. Although Finn accepted, he secretly pondered how he would explain to Steffi that Luna was his daughter. At Il Giardino, Poppy Nozawa called the hospital and attempted to contact Finn, who was not yet there. Deacon Sharp believed that Luna's illegal activities were the cause of Poppy's worn-out and sullen appearance. Deacon recognized that Poppy still loved Luna in spite of her actions, but he was clearly saddened by what had occurred to Tom Starr and Paul Hollister. In retrospect, Deacon couldn't help but believe that if Luna had known her father before she lost her mind, things could have turned out differently. Deacon exaggerated how his friend had a great heart because he thought Tom was the biological father. Bill Spencer updated Luna at the Spencer mansion on a call he had received from the prison. Luna was shocked that Finn even wanted to meet her after learning that both Poppy and Finn had been there. Luna recalled how she looked up to Finn as a child, but she also acknowledged that their time together was limited because of Lee Finnegan's, Naomi Matsuda, conflict with Poppy. Bill reminded Luna that no one could find out she was living with him, even though she wanted to see Finn. Luna apologized and wished he could see her with fresh eyes, stating that Finn most likely only wanted to make sure she was no longer a threat. Following a few memories of capturing Steffi, Luna fervently hoped that Finn would one day pardon her. When Poppy got to Finn's office at the hospital, she discovered he hadn't yet told Steffi the truth. Poppy pushed Finn to keep this paternity revelation hidden as a result, but he had to tell his wife about his child. Given that he had the opportunity to change Luna's life, Finn ranted about all the years and memories he would never be able to reclaim. Finn believed that Poppy solely acted in her own best interests, despite her defense of her efforts to act in everyone's best interests. Finn defended his choice to confess when he clarified that he couldn't break the news to Steffi on their anniversary. Finn was concerned by this Luna turnabout and questioned how much more Steffi could handle, given that Steffi previously had to cope with Sheila Sharp being his birth mother. Before Steffi arrived, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes flirted about their permanent future in the Forrester estate. Steffi used that as an opportunity to discuss her anniversary with Finn and all of the difficulties they had faced together. In the end, Steffi reflected about the time Luna had held her captive and felt pleased that they wouldn't have to worry about her ever again. When Steffi contacted Finn to let him know she loved him and was thinking of him, Finn appeared thoughtful. Don't miss what's in store for Finn and Steffi, as our B&B predictions indicate that their marriage may be in jeopardy in the future. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna's paternity will cause a major stir, so pay close attention. Will Bill arrange Poppy's unexpected reunion based on Luna's message? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa wishes to communicate with her mother. For that, Luna begs Bill Spencer for assistance. Could Bill even go so far as to plan Luna and Penelope Poppy Nozawa's, Romy Park, unexpected reunion? Let's talk about the possibilities once you finish reading. Liam Spencer's heartbreaking disclosure. Liam Spencer and his father have yet another heart-to-heart in the episode that airs on Monday, February 10, 2025. Liam brought up Luna's transgressions to Bill in that scene. Liam pointed out that Kelly Spencer, Sophia Parras McKinley, almost lost her mother, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, while Bill claimed to have moved on. Luna was paying attention and appeared genuinely sorry for the first time. What Luna Nozawa has to say. Luna is implied to be sending her mother a message. In order to accomplish this, Luna will ask Bill for assistance. After listening in on Liam's chat, fans simply witnessed Luna confess her guilt to Bill. Luna became aware that she had betrayed her family in order to fulfill a fantasy. Luna felt terrible about what she had done to John Finnegan. Luna will presumably feel guilty about what she did to her own mother as well. Poppy Nozawa's perplexity. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna made it plain that she was not forgiven when Poppy last saw her. Poppy will always adore her daughter, though. If Luna genuinely felt awful about her misdeeds, maybe forgiveness would be a little easier. Luna persisted in disparaging her mother to Bill even after serving time in prison. Poppy is anxiously wondering what happened to her daughter, while Luna is beginning to recognize the harm she has caused. The surprise reunion of Bill Spencer? Bill may go a step farther when Luna begs him to assist her in sending a message to Poppy. Luna may have an email or letter in mind. Bill might consent to send Poppy a letter on Luna's behalf. But Bill is aware that it would be far more satisfying to see Luna's regret on her face than to read a few words on paper. Poppy would have to truly see Luna's transformation in her eyes. Bill may extend an invitation to Poppy without informing Luna first. Luna will run to hide when Poppy gets there. But what if Bill summons Luna to confront Poppy out of the blue? Bill may believe that Luna's treatment and regret could mend Poppy's relationship. But what if Poppy reacts in the opposite way? What happens if Bill's plan for therapy and reunion goes horribly wrong? After making a vow to himself that he would never repeat the same error twice, Finn found himself entangled in a web of deceit and secrecy once more. It began innocently enough, a little choice here, a little omission there, but before he knew it, the past had returned with a vengeance, threatening to ruin everything he had put so much effort into creating. Steffi's keen intuition had already detected the flaws in his meticulously crafted facade, and she had a feeling that something was up. Though he knew deep down that he was merely postponing the inevitable, he convinced himself that he was protecting her and that the truth would only cause suffering. With each day that went by, the weight of his guilt suffocated him like an iron vice. He had previously been in trouble because of the same rash desire to maintain order and protect the people he cared about from the storm. On the first occasion, he had believed that he was doing the right thing by trying to limit the harm by concealing secrets. However, secrets were never kept hidden for long, and now history was being repeated in the most brutal manner imaginable. He sensed the gap between them, like an invisible wall, and could see the skepticism rising in Steffi's eyes. He was pushing her farther away each time he sidestepped a question or averted his eyes from hers. He wanted to make things right and reverse the decisions that had brought him to this point, but he was only hurting himself more with each falsehood he chose to leave out. Steffi wasn't a fool, and she wasn't going to ignore this. She had put up too much of a fight for her family and their love to just watch Finn repeat his mistakes. When he had vowed to keep their relationship secret, she had trusted him and believed in him. She was now left to question whether she had been gullible enough to think that he had actually changed. The ambiguity eroded the basis of their relationship, and the fear of betrayal gnawed at her. Finn was aware that time was running out. He ran the risk of losing Steffi permanently if he didn't come clean right now. There were jagged edges to the truth, though, and he was afraid that once it was out there, it would be impossible to put the parts back together. Would she comprehend the reason behind his actions? Or would this be the point at which they were irreparably broken? One thing was certain: as he stood on the edge of his past and future, he was going to lose everything that was most important to him if he didn't put things right now. In the complex web of connections and secrets that characterizes The Bold and the Beautiful, Dr. John Finn Finnegan's marriage to Steffi Forrester has been severely impacted by the disclosure of his hidden history. As of February 11, 2025, the couple is at a turning point that could destroy the trust they have worked so hard to establish. The bond between Steffi and Finn has endured many hardships, such as the cruel deeds of Finn's biological mother, Sheila Carter, and the terrifying experience of his cousin, Luna Nozawa. Steffi was confined in a cage as a result of Luna's grudge, a horrific event that permanently damaged her mental health. Their relationship was strengthened after Finn bravely rescued Steffi from Luna's grasp, signifying a victory over hardship. But these wounds could reignite as a hidden chapter from Finn's history comes to light. Luna was born as a result of Finn's covert relationship with his adoptive aunt, Poppy Nozawa, according to recent revelations. Steffi finds this information especially startling because she had thought that the chaos brought on by Luna was over. The revelation that Luna is Finn's daughter as well as his cousin creates a complicated web of feelings and moral conundrums. Now, Steffi must face the fact that her stepdaughter is the same person who put her life in risk. Her sense of safety and trust in her marriage could be undermined by the confluence of recent revelations and earlier traumas. It is impossible to overstate how serious Finn's omission was. Fans are upset that Finn didn't tell Steffi about his relationship with Poppy in a Soap Central comment thread. A user clarifies, it's a lie of omission. Steffi said she understood why Lee could not forgive Jack for keeping his affair with Sheila a secret and that Lee adopted his loved child. Now Finn could be Luna's father, and he never admitted the close connection he had with his aunt to Steffi. This may be something hard to come back from for Shin. This feeling emphasizes Steffi's sense of betrayal, which stems from Finn's disclosure of information as well as the affair itself. Steffi's sense of betrayal is heightened by the startling similarities between Finn's concealment and the dishonesty that characterized his parents' relationship. Finn's internal conflict is evident in the February 10, 2025, episode. Recognizing the possible ruin his marriage could cause, he struggles with the weight of his secret. Poppy's warning that no one he loves will comprehend or forgive, let alone accept Luna into their lives, haunts him as he considers telling Steffi. Finn's hesitancy and agony are evident as he tells Steffi, "There's something you need to know. There's something I need to tell you." Finn tells Steffi, "You know how much I love our life together, and I would die for you and the kids, right?" A complicated interplay of shock, hurt, and a revival of prior traumas characterizes Steffi's response to Finn's admission. Steffi is forced to relive her darkest moments when she learns that Finn fathered a kid with his aunt, and that the child is Luna, the same girl who caused her so much suffering. With fresh vigor, the agony of her incarceration, the terror, and the sense of betrayal return. Steffi is severely impacted psychologically. Once broken, trust is difficult to restore. Now, Steffi has to negotiate the maze of her feelings while balancing her affection for Finn with the extent of his dishonesty. She finds it difficult to digest this realization rationally because of the pain she suffered at Luna's hands. Steffi had to deal with the contradiction between her memories of Luna as her captor and her identity as her stepdaughter, as every encounter with Luna will now be influenced by her true paternity. Additionally, Steffi's connections with her extended family will be affected more broadly by this discovery. Because of the close ties between the Finnegan and Forrester families, this controversy could cause divisions that go beyond her marriage. Since her children are now inadvertently linked to Luna through their father, Steffi needs to think about the effect on them. An already delicate issue becomes even more complicated when the possibility of family strife looms large. Steffi must make a number of difficult choices as she navigates this emotional storm. Can she overlook Finn's dishonesty? Given the terrible past, is it feasible to incorporate Luna into their family? How is she going to shield her kids from the consequences of this disclosure? She is troubled by these questions, and she is unsure of how to proceed. Viewers will follow Steffi's journey as she tries to make peace with her love for Finn and the hurt caused by his betrayal in the upcoming episodes. As she deals with the recurrence of her trauma and the difficulty of restoring trust, her fortitude will be put to the test. The decisions Steffi and Finn make will have a significant impact on their families as well as themselves, and the strength of their relationship is at stake. This plot explores the intricacies of trust, love, and the long-lasting effects of prior traumas. It emphasizes how brittle relationships are and how deeply secrets can affect even the closest ties. Steffi and Finn must face their own anxieties and insecurities as they work through this turbulent chapter, and they must eventually decide whether their love can endure the new information. In summary, the fallout from Finn's sinister secret being revealed acts as a trigger for significant character growth and intricate storyline in The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Brooke communicate with Carter? Depending on who you question, the situation at Forrester Creations would probably change. Eric Forrester, Ridge Forrester, and Steffi Forrester would all agree that their livelihoods are on the line and the company is in jeopardy. As stated in our privacy notice, we utilize your personal information for interest-based advertising. The future, however, is extremely bright for Hope Logan and Carter Walton. Brooke Logan is caught between two opposing viewpoints. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, a hostile takeover or a way forward? The fact that Carter not only tricked Ridge and Steffi into giving him Forrester Creations, but also that he genuinely feels he deserves the position, is still a little startling. Carter is acting entitled to his current position after years of devotion to Eric, who started the business from nothing. Even though Hope had the comprehensive plan to take over and transform Forrester Creations into a luxury business, the Forresters have blamed him for this drastic change in Carter. Carter's plan was not directly related to Hope, but he began to talk it into life after finding an ally in Hope. Perhaps, then, she bears some responsibility. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the old Carter would never. Neither the fans nor the Forresters anticipated this version of Carter. He was consistently dependable, fact-based, and loyal. For years, Ridge and Eric had trusted him with everything because of this. With the exception of his unfortunate liaison with Quinn Fuller, which was eventually pardoned, Carter has always had a strong moral compass. What is wrong now? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, will Brooke help him remember his former self? Given that they both lost Ridge, Brooke is probably the one who can reach Carter if anyone can. In addition to being Brooke's true love, Ridge was Carter's best friend for many years. Under Carter's direction, she assumed the role of CEO at Forrester Creations with the goal of regaining control of the business. Of course, Ridge considers Brooke to be as much of a traitor as Carter, at least for the time being. After enduring heartbreak for the past month, Brooke has finally spoken up. She has informed Carter that the coup and takeover are just incorrect. She questions how he can't feel bad about what he did to his old best friend. Brooke is attempting to activate Carter's emotions in the hopes that he would reconnect with his former self. Is it going to work?